This month on Inside Roane State, Dr. Chris Whaley is approved as the new president. Site work begins on a new project at the Oak Ridge campus. And we'll get lost in a corn maze. That and much more in the October episode of Inside Roane State. Dr. Chris Whaley has been approved as the 5th president of Roane State Community College. Whaley, who currently serves as Vice President of Student Learning and Chief Academic Officer at Roane State, was selected after a nationwide search. In a statement, Tennessee Board of Regents Chancellor John Morgan said, "Dr. Whaley's proven dedication to student success, his overwhelming faculty support, and his earned respect of the surrounding community make him the right choice to lead Roane State into the next important phase of its future." Whaley replaces Dr. Gary Goff, who will retire on Roane State on October 31st after leading the campus for 7 years. Whaley earned his associate's degree in social science from Roane State, a bachelor's degree in political science from Middle Tennessee State University, and a doctor of jurisprudence from the University of Tennessee College of Law. He holds a license to practice law in Tennessee and is certified as a Rule 31 civil mediator. Site work has begun for the new Health Sciences and Technology building at Roane State's Oak Ridge campus.
What we've been working on to date has been remodel of the old building, of course, which we've completed now. And now we've moved forward and they are digging the foundation for the new building. And that's a 65,000 square foot building, and there's a lot of rock that has to be dug out, so it's 15, 18 feet deep in places. And they're taking that all the way down and they'll get it evened. And then we'll fill it back up with gravel and pack dirt in on top of it, and hopefully by late October we will start actually bringing the foundation out of the ground.
The existing building has seen recent renovations in the library and the new learning center.
We remodeled about 7,000 square feet. We created a new math lab, a new writing and reading and English lab, as well as the learning center. That's all where the bookstore used to be. And then we have expanded the computer lab in the library and added an additional study room in the library as well.
When it's completed in 2014, the $13.8 million Health Sciences and Technology building will include space for new programs, faculty offices, new classrooms, and new labs. The building will include 12 classrooms, 9 labs, 38 faculty offices, an adjunct faculty area, 3 conference rooms, 2 lecture halls, 12 student study areas, and 2 computer labs. The building will be certified for energy efficiency and have geothermal heating and cooling. Hundreds of local teachers picked up classroom supplies at the annual Teacher Supply Closet on September 26th.
Every year there are certain things that we really need for our classroom. You know, Kleenex, flu season's coming up, so Lysol wipes. And they're kind of the things that get lost in the shuffle when we go get our supplies. We get markers and stuff like that, but there's little things, just, you know, Band-Aids and erasers that kind of get forgotten, and then you get started in the school year and you realize, I really should have gotten some of those. So it's nice that once school has started and we have a chance to see what we need, they've got this, we can pick up what we forgot. Donations from local businesses and residents help provide the materials for the teachers.
It's something that's appreciated by the teachers every year, and as soon as they arrive, they're thanking us for doing this for the community. And this is something that the Chamber of Commerce really enjoys doing, and the teachers really appreciate it. And I know the students get a lot from it also because of the teachers helping out.
Roane State students shared their international experiences during the annual International Education Forum at Roane State's Oak Ridge campus on September 21st. Several students talked about their experiences during their trips abroad last summer to Costa Rica, Belize, Peru, and London. Roane State's International Youth for Understanding students presented programs about their home countries. Attendees enjoyed international foods and games, as well as music performances by Roane State faculty and students. Theresa Carl, president of the Governor's Books from Birth Foundation, spoke to the Rotary Club on the Roane State campus in September. She said the Governor's Books from Birth Foundation and Dolly Parton's Imagination Library help get kids to love to read well before they start school.
Getting books into the hands of children, books to babies, is really, really important, and that connection with words and vocabulary and sounds, and the psychological and confidence building aspect of having a book and climbing into the lap of a parent or a grandparent is just something that's critical. We know it's not the only answer for education, but it is a very important component that starts at the very beginning.
Parents and grandparents who want to enroll their children and grandchildren in Dolly Parton's Imagination Library may do so by visiting their local library branch or by going to www.governorsfoundation.org. Joining is free, and each enrolled child receives a new book by mail each month. The Governor's Books from Birth Foundation receives funding from corporate donors and partners, as well as contributions from individual sponsors. You may learn more about becoming a sponsor at www.governorsfoundation.org. Roane State's music department has planned several performances for the upcoming academic year.
We have bluegrass band, we have jazz band, we have concert choir and celebration, all of those classes constantly working on our upcoming performances. And then in the case of collaborative efforts, like in our Halloween concert, we'll have extra rehearsals where we get together with the other groups and stumble through at first, but try to put everything together in the theater and make a great performance.
Kindred Spirits, a family-friendly Halloween extravaganza, is up next.
What it is really a collaborative effort of music and acting and dancing combined with all those other Halloween kind of activities so that it doesn't get boring for children, really is part of the idea. It's quick changes between each of those elements, but they all tie together with a script written by Angela Robbins, who's in charge of the Jet Theatrics group.
Here's a full list of 2012-2013 performances for the music department. You'll find more information at www.roanestate.edu/theater.
I thought I was in love a couple of times before with a girl next door, but that was long before I met you. Now I'm sure that I won't forget you, and I thank my lucky stars that you are who you are, not just another lovely lady sent down to break my heart. Isn't it amazing a man like me?
Coming up, mass communication students visit a TV station in Nashville, and we'll meet the new executive director of the Roane State Foundation. Stick around. Several Roane State mass communication students enjoyed a field trip to WSMV-TV, Channel 4, the NBC television affiliate in Nashville, on September 14th. Students toured the building with Assistant News Director Ryan Hawes and learned about how Channel 4 covers local news. Students gathered in a studio to watch a portion of a midday newscast and also saw what happens in a studio control booth. Afterward, the group traveled to Murfreesboro for a tour of the Mass Communications Department at Middle Tennessee State University. MTSU offers a variety of nationally recognized communications programs, and the Roane State students were able to see firsthand what they could expect if they chose to transfer to MTSU after completing their degrees at Roane State. Fall has arrived in Roane County, and with it comes the annual corn maze across Patton Lane from Roane State's main campus. Included this year are hay rides, adult games including cornhole, kids games including a digging table, a petting zoo, and an inflatable bouncer and slide. Hot dogs, chips, fried pies, and other refreshments are available. Proceeds from the sale of food benefit the Roane County Animal Shelter. The corn maze is open Fridays 4 to 8, Saturdays 11 to 8, and Sundays 1 to 8 now through November 4th. Admission to the corn maze is $6. The corn maze is sponsored by Roane County Parks and Recreation. For more information, call 865-882-2640.
I've always loved Roane State, and I feel like that Roane State brings education close to the people, and I think that's a very noble mission. And I've seen many lives changed in Scott County since Roane State has been there. Many working adults have gone back to school, obtained degrees. I mean, we just have story after story, and I know that's duplicated in all the other counties.
Paul Phillips is the new executive director of the Roane State Foundation. A native of Oneida, he's a retired district attorney.
As a prosecutor, I worked in actually 6 different counties, and several of those counties that I've worked in for the past 40 years are service counties for Roane State, like Fentress, Scott, Morgan, Campbell, and so on. So some of these counties I've worked a lot in, and I know a lot of folks. Then, because of my association with district attorneys of the other counties that Roane State serves, I have a lot of contacts in the other counties. So that, I think, helps. And then for more than 20 years probably, I've been a volunteer for Roane State. And of course, my activity in the past was in Scott County. I was a supporter when the Scott County campus started, and I taught up there at night for many years as an adjunct, and have raised money for scholarships and facilities in Scott County for a long time. But I'm excited to work in all the counties now.
The Roane State Foundation raises funds for scholarships, faculty professional development, and facilities for all of Roane State's campuses. Philip sees great opportunity ahead for the foundation.
A big advantage to the Roane State Foundation is we have basically no administrative cost. I mean, the state provides the workers and the office and the utilities for the office, so we can raise money that goes 100% to scholarships for students or to facilities or to professional development for faculty. And what we want to do is step it up. We're going to be second to no one in the scholarships that we offer to students. That's our goal. We want, the ladies that work here with me say we're going to kick ass and take names. So we'll try to do that.
Hello, my name is Sean Simpson. I am a strength and conditioning coach, and I am also the director of the Roane State Community College Fitness Center. Today I'm excited to be giving you an inside look at our wonderful fitness center. Let's take a look. I have been a part of a fitness center or gym setting for over 20 years now. And I can honestly say that the Roane State Fitness Center is the most unique gym that I've ever been around. And with that being said, it's also the best fitness center that I've been around. Now, there's numerous reasons that I say that, but if I were to pinpoint just a few, I would say number one, it's going to be our members. Our members are so special. They've created an environment that has been conducive just for getting fit and having fun doing it, and that's what it's all about. We've got a group of people that come in each and every day with a smile on their face, with lots of energy, and they're just excited about what they're doing. As an individual who's sedentary, someone who's never really exercised before, it's intimidating to walk into a gym. But our patrons are going to make it so easy for you. They're going to welcome you with open arms. They're going to make sure that you're encouraged, and it's important that we do that. Number two, it's going to be the structure and simplicity of our program. We're going to break it down in such a way for you that it's just going to be easy to you. It's going to be second nature. So what we do is if you decide that you want to join, we're going to bring you in, we're going to set up a time to do an assessment. And our assessment is just basically an inquiry about your medical history. We want to make sure that you're fit and okay to exercise. So we'll take your blood pressure, we'll talk to you about your medical history, about injuries that you may have, and then from there, we will write out an individualized exercise prescription just for you. You know, I'm not the same as you are, so everyone's going to be a little bit different. And so we want to make sure that we make modifications based off what you tell us that your needs are. We'll bring you in and show you how to use the weights properly, set you up on weights that are comfortable for you to start with initially, and then we will make you a card up that you can refer to that will help you remember your weights. So you don't really have to think about anything, it's just all mapped out for you. And that's extremely important that we're able to do that. And then finally, I think we're just cost efficient. We've got different membership options. We've got memberships as cheap as $15 a month for individuals under the age of 60. For our seniors, which we classify 60 and above, we've got memberships for $40 a semester. So you can't really beat it. $40 a semester, we're talking about semesters, 4-month periods, so $10 a month if you're breaking it down that way. We don't have contracts, so you're not tied into anything like that. And then we also got students who actually use our fitness center and take it for a course. We have a Fitness for Living class, so that adds an interesting side to it. We've got students working out with our seniors. We've got students working out with their professors in some cases, so it's really unique. We've got a wide range of population groups. Now, Minnie, I know you've been coming down here for quite a while, and you know, I've got to tell you, you're one of my favorite people that come down. The reason for that is you've always coming down with a lot of energy, and you've got a big smile on your face, and you're excited about coming and getting fit. Can you just tell everyone out there what continues to bring you back here each and every day to the Roane State Community College Fitness Center?
Sure. There's several different things that bring me back here, and the reason I stay energized is because I do exercise. And exercise gives you energy. It's not only therapeutic for your body, but it's also therapeutic for my mind. I love it. I'm real comfortable here. It's a comfortable atmosphere, and I'll continue as long as I can.
The main philosophy of our program is going to be our aerobic super circuit. Now, the circuit term can be defined in different ways, and it means different things to different people, but here our main emphasis is going to be on the cardiovascular system. Okay, so we're talking about the emphasis is going to be on the heart and also the lungs. We're wanting to make sure that we improve those two areas. We're also going to add on top of that the benefit of a muscular strength and endurance component. So what we've got in place is a 40-minute circuit. We've got 12 stationary bikes set up, and then also 12 resistance machines. So again, we're talking about the cardiovascular system. The bikes are going to help us elevate our heart rate and keep that up, and the machines are going to give us the added benefit of the muscular strength and endurance component. So you will start on a bike. Each station is going to be 35 seconds long. We've actually got a CD that we play all day long that's going to cue you when to stop and change stations. So you're on a bike for 35 seconds, and then it will ask you to change stations and move to a resistance machine. So we're going from bike to resistance machine. So again, the bike's going to keep the heart rate up, which is what we're wanting to do when we're trying to improve the cardiovascular system, and then the machine's going to give you that added benefit of muscular strength and endurance component as well. So if you're looking for something that's just going to tone your muscles, it's really going to work on your heart and lungs, this is going to be the place for you. It's not something that you have to worry about getting bulky or adding a bunch of weight. So we're just working on increasing the quality of life, and that's what we're all about here at Roane State. For those of you who are not interested in participating in our aerobic super circuit, we do have a great selection of cardiovascular equipment. We've got our treadmills, our elliptical trainers are really popular, arm ergometers, and then also we have numerous stationary bikes. And for those who are wanting more of a traditional strength program, we also have a selection of free weights. Martha, can you just tell everyone out there listening what it is about this fitness center that you feel is so unique and what continues to bring people back time and time again?
It is a great place to be. It's got everything you need to work all parts of your body, and Sean is always here to help us. When we need to change it up, he's always there. He gives us little tips on things, and he's great. And I love it here.
We certainly appreciate that. Keep up the good work. My advice to everyone is to go ahead and start right now. I know there's an inclination to go ahead and wait and start in the new year, but I go ahead and recommend that everyone start right now and go ahead and jump on top of those things and go ahead and make it a part of your daily life. That's what we're talking about. We want to make this a part of your daily life. It's not something that you want to do for a couple weeks and then stop. It's something that you want to have for a lifetime. And you'll be able to do those things and be encouraged to do those things here at the Roane State Community College Fitness Center. Thank you.